trip takes a little over 4 hours. Apparently, it's over 200 miles. And what else can I tell you about? Oh, it cost us about $46 one way for the two of us. Not too bad, in a very comfortable ALSA bus. So we're going to tell you what it's all like to take a bus to Valencia from Barcelona. Yeah,
nice.
Yeah, it's a pretty good idea. It was less expensive than the train. Very comfortable. Got here to the bus station, got right on. Everybody very friendly, and
there you go.
And there we go.
And we have our sandwiches.
Got some sandwiches at the. There we go. A little baguette, so we're going to be good to go. Tanya and I are in the Canal neighborhood right now. We've been walking, maybe half hour or so, and we're looking for what used to be
houses.
Colored houses.
Brightly pastel color and painted and tiled. An old fishing village.
Used to be an old fishing village.
Yes.
That's right. Okay, well, we're going to see.
I see a green one up here.
A green
on
house?
the left. Yep.
Okay, great. I see a fruit and vegetable place. There's some green stuff there. Maybe not. Tanya, we're right here at the Las Arenas 5-star resort in El Cabanal. Okay.
Yeah.
And this place is really cool. I mean, it's quite a bit of a walk or a bus ride or whatever to get over here to where the sea actually is, but there is a lot of beach. And this place became quite famous in the 19th century, end of the 19th century, as a place for the Valencianos to go to enjoy the shore. And they are enjoying it again today. It's huge beach, and we're looking out at the Mediterranean.
Got us here.
Lots of German and Spanish tourists renting bikes and riding around. That's what you could be doing. You could get tens of thousands of people out here. I don't know if they do, but you could. I have to convey some very important information for our viewers. It's Tuesday afternoon in middle February. It's 77 degrees Fahrenheit, 23 degrees, 24 degrees centigrade. We're in Valencia, and what I have to tell you is please don't come here. Please don't come here. You will not enjoy it. Here is a typical turista. Are you enjoying it here?
No.
No, she doesn't enjoy it either. And why is the beer not quite cold enough? What is it?
Not quite cold enough.
The beer is not quite cold enough. Okay, so
Not enough fizz either.
no. So if you like nice cold fizzy beer,
That's what I like.
don't come here.
Yeah,
Don't come here. No. Fortunately, we are your travel detectives, and we are telling you the real stuff here. stay in Barcelona. You'll enjoy it much more. There's much more to do. There's lots of Gaudi, a lot of things happening. But Valencia, no, just forget it. You know, take our word for it. Tanya and I are checking out of our hotel right now, and we're going to move to another hotel. We are still in Valencia, and we've been staying in this beautiful luxury Westin Valencia 5-star hotel. We had originally booked for 8 nights, but we're leaving after 6. And there's nothing wrong with the hotel. I mean, and the staff has been just wonderful. Just a couple of things. I mean, you know, we hate to be considered grumpy old people, and I don't think we are. We're always very polite. The first night we were here, next door was a loud, very large dog that continued to bark throughout the night up until 1 o'clock, and then again starting at 3:30 in the morning. We mentioned it a couple times to the front desk. They were very sweet. Moved us to another room, which was even nicer than the one we were in. So that's been great. And then the only other thing, we were enjoying their wonderful pool we had done a couple of times. They have a sauna. They have a steam bath that was great. And they have a sign that's clearly posted that says, no kids, no people under 14 years old are allowed in the pool. Except with adult supervision in some cases, something like that.
Older one.
But older than 14, yes, if you're with adult supervision. But we're in there just enjoying ourselves, and here comes a family with 5 kids, and none of whom were over 7, including a little baby that they took into the pool with them, sort of bundled up. Now I know that little baby is not potty trained, and there's another sign that says no running or jumping. Well, of course, they're kids. They're running and jumping. Anyway, it just harshed our mellow. And, we mentioned that again, not wanting to be grumpy old people. But, the desk said, well, of course we allow children between 9 and 12 in the daytime. Well, it doesn't say that. We didn't know that. And what about, their bowel and bladder habits? We know that what kids do. Adults do too sometimes, but we just said, God. So it just kind of grossed us out a little bit, So we decided, okay, let's spread the wealth a little bit. We are heading over to a Holiday Inn Express, which, although is not a 5-star hotel, it's about half the price of this one. It's an IHG hotel, so we're going to get points. And, it's actually, a 4-star, 3 or 4 star is actually what we're a little bit more used to and feel a little bit more comfortable with. This has been wonderful, but with the price you pay for a hotel like this, it's funny. It's not like you become cranky, but you sort of have higher expectations and you think, oh, everything is going to be perfect. Well, you realize in real life that no, nothing is perfect, and things happen as they do. And the staff was very nice here. After that barking dog incident, the manager wrote us a wonderful note, handwritten note apologizing. So you can't fault the staff. It was just sort of our own feeling. So we are heading off. Actually to another part of Valencia, which will be kind of interesting, and we'll fill you in when we get to the Holiday Inn Express here in Valencia. See you a little bit later. Bye. So here's the entrance to the Holiday Inn Express in Valencia. It's not grand, but it works just fine. And, there's something that Tanya and I have realized, and we've mentioned it in other videos, and people will usually talk about it, is that, understanding what kind of a traveler you are, whether you're budget, whether you're mid-range or you're luxury. And I think sometimes we like to think that we're luxury, but we enjoy luxury, but we enjoy a bargain, and we don't like.
Exactly.
And we don't like to feel like we're being taken advantage of. This particular hotel, it says it's a 3-star, and that's just fine. It's a Holiday Inn Express. I mean, you know what to expect. You come in here, they greeted us very nicely. It's just perfect. Well, we've shifted to our new hotel, Holiday Inn Express, and it's in an entirely different neighborhood. We're over in the neighborhood by the Museum of Science and Industry that we showed in one of our other videos, which is really cool. What I need to tell you about is Tanya has been experiencing some pain in her mouth, with her teeth, and so forth. And so we went to an ear, nose, and throat doctor the other day.
And the reason we went to him is because I just had a dental checkup at the beginning of the year and everything was fine.
Yeah. And she thought, well, this is really odd. So the ENT was a wonderful guy, gave her a complete exam. He spoke wonderful English. We could communicate just wonderfully. And he said, well, there's nothing wrong with your throat or anything. You need to see a dentist. He says, I'm not a dentist, but you need to do that. And so our bill was to see the ENT with a complete exam was 110 euros, which is about 120 US. So just now, coming over to this other...
But may I back up?
Yes.
We went to the clinic on a Friday afternoon, and we were able to schedule an appointment for the following Monday.
Yeah. So
with
that
an ENT.
Well, it was very easy. So now we just got to this other part of Valencia. Just after we checked in the hotel, Tanya had scoped out where another dentist is, or where a dentist is here. We went over there. We were able to see him immediately and did a complete exam and x-ray of Tanya's mouth, found out where her pain was, and we have scheduled a root canal for tomorrow. Unbelievable. And today's bill for that exam was 10 euros, so about $12, $11 plus. Amazing. So, I don't know. I don't want to tell everybody to have your dental work done in Spain, but there are...
well, we still have to see how tomorrow...
You're right. We have to see how much the root canal costs. But
and how it feels.
And how it feels.
But his equipment is modern.
Everything's wonderful.
Clean and
Yeah. So
very nice.
Tanya has now decided that she wants to live in Spain, and we're going to sell our place in out in the podunk fields of Knoxville, Tennessee, pretty quick now. Is that right, Tanya?
No.
Oh, she hadn't quite decided that, but I think I got her going in the right direction.
No way.
Okay.
I love it here.
See you later. Bye. Well, we're ready for the moment of truth, where Tanya is going to the dentist now to get her root canal. She is in absolute terrible pain, but we're going to use this as a good example or lesson as to if you, especially as an older especially as an older traveler, it doesn't matter, if you have a terrible toothache, all is not lost. You're in a developed country. It's all going to be fine. And we found, as I mentioned in our last clip here, we found this dentist. He's Ukrainian, actually, but speaks passable English, and it works out just fine. Here it is, the Clinica Dental Palacio de las Arts. So let's come on in here, and Tanya's appointment is at 9:30, which is exactly when they open. Oh, and they're not quite open yet, but they will be shortly. And then we'll see how this goes. So we've just come out of the dentist's office, and Tanya, what was the result of your root canal? Are you satisfied? And
Nothing hurt. The injections didn't hurt. He worked very quickly and confidently, and his assistant was a doll, and so...
It sounded like you were from the waiting room, it sounded like you were having a jolly time in there, just laughing about everything and trying to understand each other.
Yeah.
So we had this Ukrainian dentist here in Spain, But now we're going to tell you how much did this cost, Tanya, for this root canal. That I don't want everybody coming to Spain, please, for their dental work. But how much was this?
I think 250.
250 euros.
And that's like with an appointment next day.
Yeah. Almost practically within less than 24 hours notice. Yeah, there it was.
Very fortunate.
Very fortunate. So there you have it. 250 euros. That's about what, $260, maybe something like that. I don't know. It's worth the economy flight over here, I think.
Exactly.
Just to get your dental work done. All right. See you later.
Bye.
Bye. Happy smiles. As we're walking along through a park in this neighborhood of Valencia, we'll tell you what the neighborhood is in a little bit as soon as we figure out what it is. Tanya, what are your impressions of Valencia this time around?
Well, it seems like it's two different cities.
What do you mean?
The old city, where all the beautiful old buildings are maintained, and the fountains and the trees, and it's absolutely gorgeous. And it's just like a regular town, though. On Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, there's not much going on.
Yeah.
But it was lovely, and now we're in a newer part of Valencia, and it's great.
Yeah.
It's great too, because the sidewalks are nice all over Spain. That's easy, but
that's a pretty big statement, Tanya.
Well, okay, in Barcelona, in Valencia, we've had very good sidewalks, nice crosswalks.
Yeah.
And
let me just stop for a second. We've got a leaf blower over here. Hold on. Okay, as you were saying.
Well, I just think the whole city is lovely. Lots of trees.
Yeah.
That's what I have.
It is.
What do you think?
I think you're right. I think you're right.
Well, and it's not quite as crowded as Barcelona.
Yeah, no, I agree.
And Barcelona certainly isn't as crowded as Hong Kong.
Yeah. Would you think that Valencia, from what we've seen, could be considered party central?
Not from what we've seen.
Yeah. I'm sure there's parties somewhere, but the other thing is anywhere in Spain that we've noticed is, and I would say especially in Valencia because it doesn't get as many tourists as Barcelona, but the opening of restaurants is just amazingly sparse. I don't know. Okay, for example, as you know, when you're in Spain, restaurants will be open from 12:30 in the afternoon to about 4. Then they close, and then they'll open again at 8 or 8:30 for dinner. But many of them are not open on Sunday, right?
Yeah.
Any hours, and nor on Monday, nor many of them on Tuesday. Have you noticed that too?
Certainly, in the older part.
Exactly. So it was, if you're an independent traveler, as we are, wandering around looking for a place to eat, it reminds us of being like, to be a traveler here, you're like a caveman. You're going out there foraging for food. We're hunter-gatherers, You may think this is easy, but no, you're desperately trying to find, something you can feed your face with. But, we've never starved, and it always seems to work out.
It does.
Yeah. And you'll never go anywhere without a beer around here.
Oh.
Those places seem to be open like all the time. And if you have a beer, they're always tapas, which can be, any kind of snack, sandwich, all sorts of things like that.
Okay.
Well, we're leaving Valencia and heading off to the train station for our next trip to Sevilla. It's about 400 plus miles away from here. Should be a lot of fun.
On the train.
So we'll see you in a second here from the train station, and we'll see how this all goes. I'm sure it's going to be wonderful. We've ridden on the Spanish trains before, and they're really a lot of fun. Very well organized. You can buy your ticket online, and as I have mentioned before, be sure if you're an older traveler, like I think it's maybe over 60, but certainly over 65, you get the Tarjeta Dorado, which is the senior pass. Only €6 for the pass, which lasts an entire year. So ours goes until next June. So here comes our taxi, and we'll be on our way. Bye-bye.